Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you for tuning in again to another live review, rant, reaction. Not really all of that, but more so just our first impressions of a new season of Drag Race España Season 3. Can you hear me loud and clearly? Is it cracking up? Do we need other people to make the most out of it, or can you hear me very loud and clear? I want to make sure because I had to buy another headset and I want to make sure that it was worth my time and money. Okay. Other than that, we're going to have to get another one if that's the case here, but I hope you can, because we're just going to talk about this cast today. And this is my third season covering Drag Race España. Okay. This year, I am going to be doing it solo, no expectations. Do not ask me. Nobody will be joining me. It may be a special guest that's possibly from a franchise of Drag Race that joins me this season, but I'm going to do this one solo dolo, and I'm happy to do it that way. We got 12 new babies in this competition. We have our second AFAB queen in the Drag Race franchise. Okay. Love the name. I already have some who I feel that I really, really like. And I'm like, oh, I'm interested. One in particular, though, not so much the look, but something about them. I don't know what it is. I live and breathe. I can barely, pronounce their name correctly. I'm going to need some help with that. But we'll get there. We'll talk about this promo, the setup, everything, the full works. You have an hour of my time today. After this video, I will be going live again. And I really, really, really want y'all to tune into this and even watch the videos that I posted to the channel that are gaming videos. A lot of you have asked for me to do gaming videos. That's why we have this entire setup right now. Check out The Quarry. It's a little bit of a horror game, but it's more like a decision-based movie style horror game that I'm playing, and you all help me with those decisions. Now, the way I set this up is directly through my PS5 Live, and I can't just set them up ahead of time like I normally do with StreamYard. But what I ask of you to do is set your notifications for this channel, so that way whenever I do go live, you get a nice little womp, 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 womp on your phone or whatever device that you're using, and you can tune on in and watch the good show. Then again, you can make the choices with me in this wonderful game. So that will be tonight, 5:30 Pacific, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, okay? We're going to be playing for 90 minutes because I know me, and if I go past that, like the last time, I'm going to be drained down. So we're going to do 90 minutes, try to get through the first or the most recent chapter that we're currently on right now. Hopefully get all the campers out alive. That is the choice. That's what we're trying to do here. If not, except for Jacob. We're still trying to get rid of Jacob. Let's do my social medias. Let's get this out the way and let's get this started. At MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that all in the description down below. It's a little bit of a branch. It's a cute little fruit. Not Eve, don't bite it. I forgot the rest of the rhyme. Yeah, it's okay. There is a Linktree link, though. Click it. You'll find me in other places. I also do reactions on Patreon. Drag Race España Season 3 will be a part of this lineup. It's joining Yellow Jackets for its second season, as well as currently Drag Race that is on right now. Plus, I think there's another show that's coming up that I really, really, really want to get into, but we'll talk about it later. But join my Patreon for as low as $1 a month. You can enjoy over 250 plus videos of me reacting, very, you in my house when we're sitting down kind of style. It's really fun. It's a really good time. But because I have issues with reactions on this platform, we have it on Patreon for your consumption for just $1. I also am bookable on Cameo. I have someone's birthday message that I'm going to be getting to right after this video. So if you're watching this now and you're like, I wonder if it's me, probably is, because today is your birthday. So if you're watching this video now, you have something special coming your way. So get ready. But I am bookable on Cameo. So if you want to send me a little something special, a little request, hey, you had a bad day, it's your birthday, something special you're celebrating, you want to just have a little kiki, a little chat, Cameo babies. Oh, I'm talking about something to do with Drag Race. And because this fandom has shown its teeth and bared all kinds of its bad cuticles at us, I have to remind people that I do talk about this show in an entertainment commentary, sometimes critical format, but it's all for entertainment purposes. So you shouldn't take anything that I say super serial. It's really not that deep, regardless of how you say it, regardless of how you put it, regardless of what you write. It's really not that deep. Disclaimer: the program, this one, is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so by all means, don't be a jerk. I want to read that back to you, regardless of how some of y'all tried me this past weekend. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Period. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this, by all means, consume some activity. It's available at dragqueenmerch.com. I got merch available. Thank you, Bible Girl and Company. And just have yourself a good boot. Okay? All right? I see the sun started to hit a little harder. It got a little brighter in this room here today. I'm happy to see that for the majority of the casting, we have everybody 30 and up. And even the queens who seem to be like in their 20s, or the two, not seem to be, but are in their 20s, it seems like they have a lot of, knowledge. They've had a lot of time and they've been working. And so for this season of Drag Race España, I'm a bit excited. We also have somebody representing Mexico. She said, I'm the Aztec queen up in here. I said, oh, here we go. It's very interesting. And I also was looking at, where everyone was from. We have a few from Madrid, Barcelona. We have as we have every season, our representative from the Canary Islands. We have Andalusia. These are new spots and places. Your boy was like, oh, what a world. This is interesting. Aragon, I hope I get this right. I'm excited to see what this season has, and I'm praying. Somebody from Venezuela. See, there we go. I'm hoping and praying that I don't find out within the boundaries of this season that somebody put on a bit of a dark paint and hue. Because last season, it was already hard for me just to go through. I sat through that for Down Under. I know everyone different. Cool. I hear you. But I can still be offended. I'm just praying nobody is giving me that sorts. Clover Bish, when I heard her talking about Black women in R&B and hip hop, I said, is she Afro-Latina? I was asking questions, but I'm just praying I don't have to have this moment again. I really don't want it, because that's always hard. And I know folks from, that also come from those spaces and places that are supporters of this channel. They're like, Matt, out here over here. And I'm like, I hear you, baby. I just don't want to have to sit through and go, okay, let's figure it out. But I have high hopes. I have high hopes for this group of girls. So let's get into the promo itself. Let's talk about the show. If you want to drop me a little tippy poo for your boy hosting today and giving you some entertainment, by all means, that tip jar is available for you to rim that glass. It's a wide hole of a mason jar to rim that glass, because we're not disgusting and we can find ways around words. That's what we can do. It's PayPal.me /MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. Like button, please. That's for free. And comment section, please, if you will. Now, because this season I'm running this solo, and even when I wasn't, there were still issues with communication as well as enunciations and pronunciations. If y'all are going to help me out, I receive it, and I've done it 2 seasons already. Because when I am talking about any international season, I like to come with respect. But I am, unfortunately, sometimes an American. And I did not pass Spanish. I failed it 3 times. Don't ask me how. I asked too many questions. That was my issue in school. I was always like, why is this and why is that? And if the teacher didn't like me, she didn't give me that. The ones that liked me always explained, but I was the one that always questioned everything. So me in Spanish, the highest grade I got, and there was probably like a 72. Small phrases, little things here and there. I could travel. I could travel, but I may need some help sometimes. And I would appreciate it. And honestly, thank you for those who have the patience with me, because I know sometimes people feel like, well, you shouldn't even be talking about the show. Well, honey, I feel the same way about my season. About, see how we do that? Oh, watch that. But we've been doing this for so many years already. So by all the means and time, we're going to keep it there. So I can't say the entire panel is going to watch. Not everybody's a subtitle girl. Don't let them lie to you. I know my friends may sit there and tell you stories, y'all, but I'm the one in the room with them, okay? Not everybody's a subtitle girl. I will say what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to bring in the runways for the panel episodes. So that way we have something to talk about each and every Sunday, because guess what? Around the time that this season starts, possibly maybe the finale of a certain season of Drag Race will be coming to a close. So that's going to then take place and take over as presidents of what we discover and talk about on our Good Sundays, right? There is possibly another announcement that's going to be happening sometime soon that announces another. And if that happens, then it's going to be added into it. I don't know anything, but you see what I'm saying? I'm going to include it for sure. I know Blake is going to be watching. I know I'm going to be watching. I know Jamar's going to be watching, all of that kind of stuff. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate you so much for being here. I've already made all the announcements I'm going to make today, solo for the rest of the year, unless it's somebody from Drag Race specifically. Let's get this started. All right, so with the Meet the Queens. Da, 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 da. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh. The TV is not here. The TV's here. I have moved my monitor. So I'm sorry, y'all. I was looking in the wrong direction. Okay. I like the promo for this season. I really do. This space age, very, vintage retro moment. At the same time, we've got a couple of throw-ins and tie-ins from both like 60s but also 90s feel, very that sort of space. And I'm interested to see more explanations upon this. It feels like everybody got their own planet, or that was a question, while they were set on this sort of like marooned planet where you can see the spaceship had crashed, and they're just trying to make it home. So it's like, interesting, trying to figure out exactly what it's giving here. But the host of Drag Race España season 3, and host again, Supreme Deluxe. I live and breathe. She is one of my favorite judges of all the franchises. Of course, RuPaul is my mother, but like Supreme is up there. Supreme is a good time. I enjoy their commentary. It seems like they're not just doing a show, and even if they are, I don't get that impression. But it seems like they care often. Just for example, NT season. You all remember when NT had them issues previously on their season, there was a lot of personal stuff going on. Instead of it being like okay, girl, what's happening here? Go move on. No, Supreme came backstage, asked questions, was like, what's happening here? I want to talk and make sure you're okay and you're good. So I enjoy the personal side of Supreme, as well as her being professional and beautiful and sickening. Sickening, honestly. I don't have those same issues with Supreme like I have with Fred. One is smooth and a beautiful chandelier. The other, a rock. So listen, no shade. I just love me some Supreme, and I'm excited to see what they give the season. I would love I might shake the table, y'all. Let's talk about it. Why hasn't one of the international judges come to an American season of Drag Race as a guest judge? I know RuPaul doesn't really like queens on her same platform that are also in drag, even though Raven was in drag that one time that she got up there. But I'm like, I would like to see that. Supreme, I feel, would be an amazing, like, it also would do like a crossover episode or something to do with España. It gives sort of like promo for that for the people in the States that are like, I don't want to watch this, but it's like, oh, it came here. You know how people are. Suggestion. Just saying. I'd enjoy that. Ooh, also with Pangina competing, I realize they've competed on Versus the World. They could be a judge too on the regular season, or a guest judge, because technically, And since RuPaul judged her, it's like maybe she doesn't feel as, I don't know. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. All right, let's see here. Now, okay. I enjoy her energy. I do. I enjoy her energy. Sometimes she be wearing me out a little bit though, not as much as Miss Mama on Italia, you know who I'm referring to here. But uh I don't know, she's lovely. I like her. I do. I like her a lot. Just sometimes, I always get like, okay, girl, what's happening today? A few people get the microphone for a very long time. Not where the hips, so she listen, they're there. There they go, right there. You don't see it? She's an A. This is a capital A. Oh, it's okay. I like her though. She brings like, Anna Locking brings, what's the word I'm looking for here? She's the fashion one on the panel, but she also brings in sort of like this personal side to it too, which again, a lot of España does that. It doesn't feel robotic, doesn't feel scripted. I don't know. But, she wanted to dress like this today. And this, hey, if this was, Sesame Street, we would know what today's episode would be about. The letter A. Listen, Javier Torso is what I should be calling him. That man has the longest torso I have ever seen in my entire life. It's like the opposite of Roger the alien. You know what I mean? Like Roger's like all head and like stomp. This is torso. Torso, like the longest diving board I have ever seen in my life. I'm just like, Jesus, how tall? This is me. How tall is he? Or is this just he's so hot. Okay, one, he's super hot. But two, it's like I can just end it there, right? I could just end it there. No, I mean, I like Javier Ambrosi too, but Calvo. Hmm. Let's move on. He's a great judge. I enjoy him. And there. Now, their husband, who might fight me, low key, the Ambrosi to the Javier's. Face is stunning as usual. I always feel like he's just perfect for commentary. He can be tough at sometimes, but he, keeps it 100. I like him a lot too. So I'm glad that we got the whole team back again. The entire team's back again. Oh, who said Shark Boy? Y'all are stupid. He's hot too. I don't know. I wouldn't mind being in that sandwich, but this isn't what this is about. Great chemistry from the judges. It feels like we know them already. We don't have to have any backstory behind anyone. We know their talents and what they're worth, and that they provide excellent commentary. So we should have a great season full of the judges panel. Excited to see who is guest judging this year. Now, on to the Meet the Queens. Let's talk about these queens. I'm going to try my best to say these names correctly. If I am wrong, I will take that L. And of course, give me some time to get these together and to get them right. I promise it'll come together for me. It'll come together. Just like the previous season and the seasons before that. You know how I am. Take me a couple of episodes. By the time we're into episode 3 and 4, I've got the name down. I'm going to say it real Texas-like, but I got the name down. Also, I'm here for all the ja's. Oh, yes, I remember that foolishness. We got a tippy poo here. Thank you so very much, Crystal. Oh, thank you for the generous tip on Cash App for helping me through the days. Thank you for all you do. Hearts right back to you, Crystal. Thank you for the tippy poo. I appreciate you so much. Please, everybody, if you're watching this right now, do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Bag family. We are at the 21,500 plus marker. So we're almost to 22,000 as far as I'm concerned, because we're over the 500 hump. So we're past the halfway marker. We're almost to 22,000 subscribers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Gracias. That was terrible country and very American of me. Slap, slap. The gringo is popping out. Come back, Matt. Come back. Buenos dias, tardes, and noches. Whatever time of day it is, bienvenue. I was good at French. I don't know why I couldn't do Spanish. I don't know why. That's you, Crystal. Thanks, Puddin'. Thank you, Puddin' Pop. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay. I know how to get to the library, the biblioteca. Aha. I got you. Okay. We're going to get there. I wanted to go to Puerto Rico for my birthday, but I'm going to be going to the Beyonce concert. I still want to go to Mexico, or at least Cancun soon. I got to go somewhere. Somewhere out the country. Somewhere. All right. Let's start to meet the queens up. Let's get into these queens. I honestly, everybody's kind of everything. I'll be honest with you. Everyone's kind of everything. I don't know what it is, but I was like, ooh, this is going to be a tough season. I don't have any spoilers. I have no idea what is about to happen. I am nervous because there's a couple who I like a lot, and I'm like, ooh, I would hate for her to go home soon. So we'll see. Let's start this out. The one who I actually live and breathe for the most, I can't even say her name correctly. We're going to try. Bestia. And she references Beast a lot. So I'm assuming that's what this is in reference to. She's Beast. This is what she wants to give. This is heavy metal, punk, rock and roll, very Metallica, this is Chromatica down. I said, okay. She's kind of a good time. The way she, them R's are, them R's was rip, bitch. I was like, oh. I was sitting there watching it, the Meet the Queens, like trying to practice my, I was just trying to get my R's going here. But I think she's sickening. She's high energy. She's giving what I need her to give in terms of what I'm looking for. But while we start talking about these folks, let's get into the promo itself. This is giving. Bitch, this eats. So not only did they have them on some like turntable round, probably a $2,000 fucking couch that you would find at some sort of, furniture store. But not only was that done, but then, girl, they're in the space, they're in the spaceship, they're on the planet, they're now walking a runway. There was a lot going on. I was like, oh, this is fire. Like, no shade to the other girls, but they had options. There was extras. They could have kept it on one theme. They didn't even have to go that level. I was gagged. I was like, oh, this is kind of a bop. She's giving money. They said, we're going to make you do multiple sets, girls. We're not going to keep you there. Look at this shot. This is sickening. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it. Back to Bestia. So I'm here for her. I want to see more. I'm excited to see what they give. One thing I noticed that everybody said when it came to describing themselves or what they could bring, everybody said they can do makeup good. I believe that based on these promos, but everybody was like, makeup was the one thing. Makeup. We have a couple of seamstresses here, so I'm excited to see looks. A couple of girls are ready for the comedy. A couple of the babies are dancers. I said, ooh, this is going to be interesting. Let's get to the next baby here. Channel NRX. She's the one I'm like, she's in my top 4. My bad. I forgot to say Bestia is from Madrid. Channel NRX is Salamanca, Castile and Leon. I hope I'm getting that right. If I get it wrong, help and I thank you. But Channel NRX, I live for her. I live. So I'm gonna tell you who she reminds me of. This is not to be disrespectful or to be like all drag queens look the same. This is not what I'm trying to say here. Just listen where I'm going with this. Who else immediately felt Crystal Method diabetes family member was somewhere into this piece? And I am going into the makeup too, because it wasn't even just about the drag itself. It was the makeup. And I was like, girl, if that ain't Diabetica and good old El DeBarge, bitch. But this eats. This outfit eats. Eats. The makeup is everything. She eats. I live. I live. She referred to her as the monster of the season, the monster queen. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. Also, kind of lived and breathed that while the conveyor belt was going, she just laid there like she was waking up from a nap. I want to see more. I want to know more. I hope she doesn't go home soon. She seems interesting. She seems interesting. She seems interesting. I live for this face and I live for this drag. This drag kind of goes. Because normally we see the bunny ears up with the queens and it's just very specific to Playboy. This is giving me ragdoll drag bunny doll queens, like a lot of shit. The bows, it just looks so well done. It really does. It looks so well done. I live for her. She even painted the nose red to give you bunny still. Give me a break. I live. She said, my strengths are makeup and creativity. I said, bitch, I want to see this creativity. And I hope it's not one of those situations like we had the previous season with Onyx. That was sad. They were like everything. That one outfit was just not the business, but it was like, girl, we could have gave to her. We had one more go. So I have a question for the chat here, and I'm gonna wait to see in the comment section before we get to Clover Bitch, who is next. When it comes to drag Chuchi, like drag Cephalus, is that common in the Canary Islands that is the name of particular drag queens? Or is it like in reference to just a family of drag in the Canary Islands? Because I have questions. And because I remember drag Cephalus, so I was like, oh, okay. Then I was like, drag Chuchi, and I was like, is that common? I want to know, and I'm interested. Please and thank you. DB, love that you're reviewing España. You should check out, in case you didn't know, because I'm not sure if some people are new here. Hi. I did season 1 and season 2 as well. So you should check those out too, for sure. Yes. I need Jariji back on TV. I mean, we have many international all-stars to come through on, so we could have Jariji back anytime. I can't wait for Drag Race France season 2 as well. I heard about the casting. If Miss Mama's on there, it's a wrap. All right, let's get into Clover Bish. Clover Bish is again the second AFAB queen and the first AFAB queen on the Drag Race España franchise. That's right. She was born a woman, and that's gonna be all right. I don't know if she's a lesbian. However, doesn't matter because she's definitely an ally and a supporter, and of course, a big performer. Now, when she mentioned Black women in hip hop and R&B, my body was like, she's got to be Afro Latina because I just can't see it. That's where my mind was at. I said, well, she have to be. Because when she said I want to represent Black people, I said, hold up, Sharon, get out the room. But I was like, oh, okay. I'm assuming she's Cuban. Oh, okay. Oh, down. Then yes. Then proceed. Bitch, y'all hear him literally proceed. Who am I thinking of? Who's a really great singer who's also Cuban? Come on, Matt. I have her name is on the tip of my tongue. What is her name? It's not Sylvia. What is her name? Is it Sylvia? Come on, Matt. It's killing me. What is her name? It's gonna come to me. So it's gonna come to me soon. Not Amara La Negra. Listen, hey, now listen, Selena Brink. I hear Celia Cruz. There we go. I hear you. Lord knows I get questioned every other day. Oh, you're Black? And I'm like, I know. No, Amara's Dominican. That's right. Yeah, so it's a shocker. So there's different hues here. She may be mixed or whatnot, but when she had just said that, it just threw me off a little bit. And I just was like, oh, girl, please, I like you. I live for you. Apparently, she also won a contest that got her on this show or was a part of like casting where she had to lip sync against a couple of people and she beat them. She's Cuban? Okay. Boom. She has my mom's flag on her IG. Work. Like I have aunties who are Dominican, and I have another aunt who is Cuban, is married to my uncle, and then I have another sibling who's my aunt's from the West Indies, and then I have another aunt, because you can see my dad had a lot of brothers, whose wife is from India. So we have like a lot of different things going on in our family in different sets and all that kind of stuff. So trust me when I say I understand. It's given. I'm excited to see what she gives. I'm actually going to be rooting for her. Once she said the R&B hip hop and she was referencing like 90s, I was like, ooh, okay, I like that. She didn't say nobody new. No shade to the new girls. So I'm from 86, y'all. I like the old stuff, okay? I live and breathe for 90s and early 2000s hip hop. So my bad, not really, but she's sickening. I like her. I want to see what she gives. I'm interested to see what her drag is going to be popping up and going through here. So, all right, our Cuban mommy, we're going to see. We're going to see, sister. She gives. That face. It's Joel. It's still the best R&B ever. Like no shade to the new R&B artists in this neo soul generation that's different. I don't consider that R&B. That's neo soul. It's a lot different actually. 90s R&B when Luther was still when Whitney was still here, please. Like please. Please. Like it's nothing compared to now. Nothing. I mean, it's because now it's some other stuff. Now back then it was caliber, the girls were charting. Let's see here. All right, let's get to Drag Chuchi from the Canary Islands. Initially, as I was looking at this, as I was paying attention to them and I'm staring at them and I'm looking, and they reminded me of so many different people. And it's even one of my friends, Nova Zar, with the eye makeup. I was sitting there like, I was like Sasha, Nova, Drag Sethless. So that it just, there was a lot there, right? And it's not taken away from them. I think they're sickening. This outfit's everything. The makeup is done. The headpiece is giving what I needed to give. I want to see what else is about to pop up from this queen, because we saw how Drag Sethless came in and did the do. Almost made it to the top for their season. Almost. So I know the Canary Islands is going to bring it. They always do. The first season was a little tough season. I mean, it was Carmen's season. But I want to see what they give. I'm here for the Chuchi. I like them a lot, and I thought this drag was giving. Everybody's good at makeup. We always need also that ambiguous and androgynous tease when it comes to these competitions, and I love that with Drag Race España, we're always getting this like array of different queens. It's never like the same girl, the same girl, the same girl. I'm excited. Ornella Gangora? Gangora? Is it Ornella Gangora? Okay, listen. Let me tell you something. She is one of my favorites. I don't. At first, I was like, what in the fuck is happening here with this orange face and this orange top with this sparkly dress? Ornella Gongora, right? Is that how, did I do that right? Jeremiah Fuentes? Ornella Gongora. Gangora. Yeah, Ornella Gangora. Okay. Let me explain why I kind of live. Her to begin. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I saw the suitcase. Hornella. I saw the suitcase. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And they kept just showing the back of her head. And I was like, what's happening? Like, there was production. Like, she wrote a whole story. Like, I lived. Gangora. Okay, Gangora. Hornella Gangora. Gangora. There we go, Gangora. Come on. We're going to get that down. It was a show. She came down. She put the suitcase down. Bitch, it was her getting ready in the camera and then said, anytime. And I was like, ah. I'm sorry. I live for the foolishness. I love it when a queen can just make me cack. Like, wacky Jew. I hope she doesn't go home first. Because this was silly. I thought every bit of this was silly. She was fully in character. I don't want her to go. I don't want her to go. Hold on. Kelly Roller, I'm going to get to you in a second. Hold on, sister. Look at... Whoo! I need her to stay. I find... Listen. If she doesn't go home first, and they get her to an acting challenge, I feel we are going to get everything and then some. I have high hopes for her in particular challenges. I don't know about runways based off of this outfit, because this is weird. Like, hold on, you're painted orange, you have an orange wig, you have a secretary's orange blouse on, but you have we're about to hit out tonight and possibly get a phone number or somebody who is not going to buy your drink with this dress and these sleeves, and then with this cocktail representing somebody in their 50s, giving you, I'm at the hotel bar. I don't know what's happening, but I live. The martini, I need you to understand, like, there's so much happening here. Gone. Because when she was saying her name, I was like, this bitch went through it like, boo! I said, okay. She said, and I recognized that when she said her English was like, I said, that's fine, sister, because I'm going to get it out. I'm going to figure it out. On. So, or, double L, pronounce it. Y. Yeah. Okay. Ornea. Yes, okay. Gangora. Ornea Gangora. Let's get my throat out there. Ooh, got my sinuses clearing up. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Got my sinuses cleared up. Ooh, see, that's what happens. We need to get out this lazy English over here. I live and breathe. I want her. There it is. Ornea Gangora. Yeah, right. Ornea Gangora. I live. I'm sorry. I like her a lot. She's silly. Do you know who I thought this was at first without even seeing the name? Because someone had a picture. I got it. Yay. Okay. See, if only y'all were in my Spanish class helping me out. Seriously. My teachers didn't give me no time. Now, I'm going to tell you who she reminded me of immediately, because I saw the picture first without the name, and I thought for a second it was somebody else. Girl, face like Naysha Lopez, body giving Jessica Wilde. Immediately. I thought that was Naysha, but stretched out. I was like, girl, what is going on here? I said, who took the funhouse mirror to Naysha Lopez? You know that lady, little short. Then I saw it was Kelly Roller, and I was like, oh. Somebody, whoever didn't put her name up when I saw the photo, I hate you. Because, bitch, I was like, oh, she's in here? What? I thought she was going to be on dead ass. I thought we were given like a slip for the spoiler for the girls that know. I was like, oh, wow, I thought she was going to be, oh. But let's get into Kelly Rowland. Now, she's fucking pretty. She's beat. She's gorgeous. I feel she's a dancer. Um, I'm in for it. I was like, everybody's 30 plus. I'm like, this is interesting. Just two people. Oh, I'm sorry, three girls are in their 20s. Clover, Paquita, and Petita, which I think is so funny that it's like Paquita and Petita are show together. I miss Jessica Wilde too. Hopefully we'll see her soon again. But back to Kelly Roller. She's gorgeous. I'm also low key. I'm getting Ella with a tan, with this blonde. No, I want to see what she gives. Honestly, I think she's going to be a dancing queen. I'm hoping we're not going to just have her like boxed in. I always find that a lot of the queens who I think are only going to give one thing end up doing like multiple sets of stuff. So I have high hopes for her. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. What is this? YouTube. Wow. Y'all, I had submitted a video that had got like limited ads or whatever, like a week ago. And they just today, like not even kidding you, just today, fully monetized the video a week later with the views. Like, am I going to get back paid? Like, oh my God, that is so aggravating. But thank you, YouTube, for fixing that problem. I really wish that was earlier when it was first, something. Would you stop limiting the ads because they're Batty West videos? Yeah. I think it's maybe Zeus themselves are getting me limited monetization, girl. Anywho, back to Kelly. I like Kelly. We'll see Kelly. We'll get that Kelly. I just saw, girl, the email just came in. I'm like, what? It's Edelia, right? Not Edelia. It's Edelia. Like Maria Edelia, right? Has to be. Yes, both hobbies are back, Flying Dream. Edelia, right? Not Edelia. Because when I was first saying it, I was like Maria Edelia, and then she said it, and I was like, no, Edelia. I think I have it right. I kept listening. I really kept listening to her. Okay. Listen, let's talk about it. Now, she is vintage classic drag, and she has given herself that title. And I feel like she's been doing this for a minute. She says she's comedy, and she's very she's an improvisational. There it is. That's the word. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. What you talking about? Somebody stealing Nina Bonina Brown's lines. What you talking about? Are you talking about on the face? Listen. I had to get into the mug at first because it's the lining of the jaw that threw me off for just a second here. But then I saw another like photo of her or in motion. I was like, oh, it makes more sense. Like here, it's like, oh, okay, shading, got it. That photo, it'd be right under here, baby. It was killing me. It was killing me, but I enjoyed her. She came with the character full on set. I feel like she also are making jokes from this. Oh, okay. I don't watch. I feel she's gonna give. I think she's gonna do what it needs to be done. I just want to see how they're gonna place her through the season. I feel like she's gonna be comedy. I want to know if she's going to be the villain this season because she sort of announced it kind of like that. Like she's like, I'm very into my villainess sort of like style. I'm like, let's see here. But I'm here for the mug. Look at this. Glamour shot. It's everything. I needed her to have better lighting instead of that promo shot they gave for her makeup. But yeah, I was here for this. I like her too. I need to see her in the competition. Paquita is next. That mug. Her face. My goodness. Jesus Christ. I was like, so you do, who do you do? Who do you impersonate? Because clearly I could name 3 artists right now she could give if she wanted to. An actress, a singer, and a model, all 3 of them. I'm like, God damn. Like, I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. Work. Paquita is next. The confidence is there. She will not be moved. Also from Andalusia. I don't have a lot to say because oh my God. I was like, just, don't do anything. Just sit still. I really hope that she is not one of those queens who's going to come in here and be super pretty and then there's nothing else. I pray to God because I need her to do like how Carmen did when Carmen came in and we were like, oh, who is this? And then they showed up and was like, oh, she's fucking talented. She's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous queen. I just want to see what else the package is going to give. That's all. I need to see what the package is going to give because she certainly is the one. Pink Chadora is next. This is a wild one. She's nice. I need to see her on the show. I enjoyed a little bit of the Meet the Queens. I did start to fall out a little bit as it was going on because I was like, as I stared at her more and more, I kept seeing, low-key Minnie Cooper's daughter. I was like, what's happening here? So I want to see them on the show. I want to see them in action before I make any judgments here. I was low-key drifting because, it was chaotic, not chaotic. Chaotic, not chaotic. I was like, okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hey, see, Crystal, I know I wasn't tripping. I was like, girl, if this is Minnie Cooper's daughter, I'm calling her hatchback. But we'll see. We'll see. I want to see her in action before I make decisions. I wasn't sold on it. But Petita. She said she's a seamstress and she makes garments and she likes to make clothes. Okay, bitch, okay. Okay. Bitch. This is my other one. I was like, oh. I enjoyed this shot so fucking much. Spread the fabric. I love it when it's extra. I love a long garment. I enjoyed it. Petita. Petita. Listen. I feel like somewhere on this show, on one particular episode, there is going to be a moment between the judges or the contestants who are going to have this moment with Paquita and Petita. I just know it. Like there's going to be a whole little thing about it. Like, oh, y'all are off by 1 letter, huh? Low key. Well, actually 2 letters, IT and an AK. Whoa. I love this. She gives me old Hollywood, and she looks like a fresh Joe Black. Woo, Matty. Nope. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Disclaimer. Before death. Oh! Listen. All right, let's come back to it. I apologize. I did not mean. Excuse me. Oh, I guess we'll call her Joe Alive. Oh, stop. Okay. All right, listen. Let's get back. I apologize. My apologies. Woo! I can't unsee it now. We need a new picture. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. All I think about is Joe Black in that Forever 21 dress, bitch. And RuPaul just staring like we brought this back. Oh, goodness. Oh. I'm excited. Matt, shut up. I'm excited to see what they bring. I think they have a vision for their looks, and I want to see more of where it's going to come from. Okay. I'm excited to see, because right now they made a dress that doesn't fit them on top of this look, but it's done purposely that way to give this sort of appeal and feel. So I'm excited to see what else they give in terms of this look. Y'all say Sergine. This is too luxe for Sergine. Don't do that. I'm here for it. This is about. I thought this was sickening. I was like, okay, work. My shoulder's too small for her too. Let's keep moving. Vanilla. Right? Vanilla. Right? Vanilla. So it looks like vein. I said, we have a thing going on here. Vein. Rayoto TV, thank you for the super chat. Don't worry, there are no H&Ms in Spain. So y'all don't have to deal with cheap clothes. I got it. And poorly made too. There are shirts for 3 months. I'm telling you. Vanilla. That's what I thought I said. Vanilla. That's what I said. Vanilla. Okay, vanilla, right? Vanilla, right? All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Her name means vanilla. I mean, it's kind of on brand. It's on brand. Vanilla, yeah, it's on brand. I'm gonna need to see her in action. Vanilla, okay. Yeah, I gotta see her in action. I gotta see her in action. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I want to see her in action before I make, I have to say this now, because just like how Spanky Jackson gathered my roots and uplifted me in the sky, she was one of my favorite people. When I Meet the Queens came out, I was like, I don't know about sister. But then she came in there and said, ow. And I was like, oh, I live. So I don't know. Right now, I don't know. Not my favorite, but right now I want to see what they give. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. The face, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It's not my favorite. I don't know how to describe what my feeling is about this. It's like Sminty drops uncle put on drag. Like, I don't know. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The body's there. We'll see. We'll see. Nice hair too. We'll see. Now, okay. Also out of Barcelona, but from Mexico, is Visa. Okay. Now I can't fuck that up. I got the card. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Oh, I dare someone like Visage. Shut up. Visa. Now, I assumed, because when I saw this outfit, I was thinking Canary Islands at first too, because of the big extravagance of it all. It kind of threw me off, but then I looked at the makeup and I was like, oh, wait a minute, come back, Matt. This is one of the ones I'm looking out for. I think top 4 tees. I see top 4. I see top 4. She's a dancer and she can sew. 2 things that don't go together all the time. A dancer who can sew. Oh my God. We've hit the jackpot. We've hit the jackpot. We've hit the jackpot. Mind you, there's going to be a Drag Race Mexico that's going to be coming out, because remember, they announced it. It's interesting to see them on Drag Race España, also from Mexico. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like we're getting like a little, a hint of what we can expect from the Drag Race Mexico franchise over here in the Drag Race España in Spain. You know what I mean? But she's everything. I kind of live. I live for the full, gigantic, enormous funeral wreath. I don't know what's happening here, bitch. I was over here like, this is kind of everything. And what made it everything for me is the fact that, because when you do headshots and you see the face, it's like you had the ring to work around. And I was like, oh, like that's kind of sickening, because it gives a really good light to those kind of shots. Far away, it's very interesting, but it's like close up, you're like, oh shit. It's giving me one of those angelic photos that I see that's normally used in cinema and art through Mexican art and other art that's done, very Spanish art, this, that, and the other. So I'm excited. She does a review for La Madraga, the Mexican Matty Rants. Well, maybe one day we'll get her on the show. That's funny, though. No one see anything of me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, but no, I get what you're saying. I'm rooting for her, though. I like her. She's in my tops. Once she said sewing and dancing, again, I was like, and I'm sold. We don't have to wait too long, everybody. This will be premiering April 16th. Wow Presents Plus everywhere except for Spain. Let me look at my calendar right now, because I would like to see what day that falls on. Ooh, perfect. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday, which means that prior to the panel, I'll probably, depending on how long the episodes are and when they come out, I can maybe watch it. We may be like a week behind in doing runways, but that means that my reviews will be Tuesdays, because Monday will be the day I get to like watch the episode again, study things that I don't understand to get a comprehension of, take my pictures, and then Tuesday we do the reviews. So with that being said, April 16th is a Sunday, meaning this show will be premiering on Sundays, April 16th. And I will be doing the reviews on Tuesday. So our first review of this will be April 18th on my channel. Excited. See, didn't I just say that, Jeremiah? It ends right around season 15. So it's like whoop and transfer. Boom, boom, boom. So very excited, very excited. Okay. I would love to know in the comment section after this video, who is it that you're rooting for? Your top, I want 4, not 3. Give me 4 babies that you see from this cast of 12, who you feel are going to take it all just off of first impressions from the Meet the Queens. We're not going to take this away from anybody, because again, we can always have our minds change. We don't know how the show is going to go, and you never know, because shenanigans and foolery are always amok. So I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on that. I would love to, but I'm excited for the season. Love the colors. I love the theme. I think that this is going to be another good one. I have high hopes. Man, season 1 and season 2 were those girls. So like, yeah, like I'm like, don't, please forgive me. I didn't get this feeling from Belgique in Sweden. I didn't get it. I am gonna go back to the Swedish season. Sweden season. I'm gonna go back to that one. I'll be doing some reviews for that, so get ready for that one. I'll be sort of going back. But España from jump, I was like, of course. The first season, Carmen, the full works, Dovima, the full bit. I still quote the Dovima, woo, woo, woo. I still do that. Season 2, even with the going on, I enjoyed the season. I low-key wanted Benedita Von Dash to win. No, low-key. I did want Benedita to win. I like Benedita. I love the bearded queen. She was everything. She gave. So for this season, I don't know, man. I think if I'm gonna just go over cast that we have here, just top 4 impressions based off of the Meet the Queens. Again, I could be completely off. Ornea Gongora, yeah. Ornea Gongora. That's one. I'm also here for Petita. I like her. Visa as well. And Channel Anorex are the 4 that I'm like, oh, I kind of live for. Yeah. Channel Anorex, Ornea Gongora, Ornea Gongora. I'm gonna get that down, man. Petita and Visa are my 4 that I'm like, but I want to see what the others are gonna give to. It's too. I heard that Italia got a season 3, and I was like, oh, okay. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. And it doesn't even have anything to do with the queens. It's the panel, it's the way it's edited and operate. I just cannot. I can't. I'm sorry. I really want to, but whoa, girl. Like, I tried that last season. I really did. I tried the last season. Y'all saw me, even for the reactions. I tried. It just was so, like, everything felt prompted and not genuine. I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't do it. That lady on there be yelling. She just be screaming. And then the panel themselves, like, even commentary and critiques, I'm like, what? I was like, what did I miss? Did I miss something? I had to have missed something here, because they saw something. I have no idea what they're talking about. So yeah, no shade to Natalia and all the queens that are part of it and those that support the show. That they need support. We should, if they love it, that there it is. But I just can't get into it. Like, I just couldn't do it. Like, now France, Viva la France, Nikki Doll, bitch, Kitty Smile, all the please. That was a bop. And they actually give Ballroom its dues a lot better than, Down Under was the key, because we didn't have to deal with, like, a person's racism not being held accountable. The person who actually did stuff in the past was accountable and, like, owned up to it and held themselves to the fire. And we liked them for it because they were honest about it, but also they were real. So, fact. Thailand deserves better. We should have got another season of that. Philippines, we're blessed to have another season of that coming up. Shout out to my sister Jiggly, Mama Pow, Kale Karen, the full works. I'm excited for the next season of the Philippines season. I haven't had Jollibee ever since we did the live, and someone was like, Matt, they don't support, and you're doing this. So, like, I kind of miss it, though. That chicken was so damn good. But I'm excited. Oh, you're not lying, Farnsworth, because I'm not about to watch another lip sync to, gay elevator music. I'm just not going to do it again. Can't do it. All right, listen. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're going to wrap this up. I just wanted this to be a nice little hour and some change. I have to get ready for the quarry tonight. So if you would join me again, I'm going to be going live again, and it's not going to be set up ahead of time. So just pay attention. I'll be posting the links and everything at the same time here. Very soon. Once I go live, I'll be posting everything in the community tab. So keep a lookout for that. But yes, we'll be going live at 5:30 Pacific, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern for the quarry. We'll see if we can complete the chapter. Excited to be gaming with you again. Let me know if y'all ever want to do Fall Guys too, because I play that a lot and I'm very good at Fall Guys. So we'll have to do that with you too. But hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the commentary in the live chat. Thank you for the tippy poos. I appreciate y'all so much. You will see me again tomorrow for the Baddies West episode 9 review. That show is a fool. I'm tired. I need them to wrap that up soon. I'm ready to get to reunion. I need them to hurry it up. And then, of course, if you're on my Patreon, we got Yellow Jackets coming up on the 24th, I think, this month. Or the 26th, I forget which day it starts, but I will be adding that to the Patreon. So get ready for that too. We got Patreon shit. We've got gaming. We've got drag. We've got TV shows. We got it all here. So don't you go nowhere. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for tuning in. We're wrapping this up today, but I will see you in a few for the Quarry Part 3. Bye, y'all. Listen. Yeah.